you're going to feel that you can't, you're not up there with the level of sort of other people. Hello everyone, welcome to the Edward White Audio Thoughts. Again, this is another story time, another little mini series that I'm trying to do every week during coronavirus, and hopefully keep it going forward. And hopefully people watch it and find it useful and enjoy it. So this week I wanted to talk about the imposter syndrome. I think it's something that everyone goes through, and no matter sort of what stage you are at in your kind of career, in your life, in your personal development, you will get this feeling of imposter syndrome. Whatever sort of role you're going into, whatever sort of new task you're kind of putting upon yourself, you're going to feel that you can't, you're not up there with the level of sort of other people. And one thing that you will do is you will compare so much to what other people do. And like, I still get it nowadays, and I can see the difference in my work. I can see sort of what I'm doing and how I'm improving as an individual, but I still get imposter syndrome. And it's hard to overcome, and it's hard to kind of push through that barrier. But I do think that you need to. And you need to almost take like a bigger look approach to, bigger look approach, that doesn't even sound right, for like a higher level approach to how you're going to tackle it, and understand that you will feel like you're an imposter, and you shouldn't really be there. And I think that's where self-doubt comes in. That's where the sort of the walls that people get to, and they don't ever feel like they can do it and achieve it. But just that for me is the difference between people who actually do shit and people who say they're going to do stuff. Like, if you can actually do it, get through it, and then come out the other side, which essentially is never ending, then yeah, that for me is like the people that are really going to go far and do things. And I think you've just got to understand your vision and your kind of reason for doing it, your why. As Simon Sinek would have said, like, why are you doing that thing? Why do you want to pick up a camera and start learning photography? Why do you want to build that business? Why do you want to build that brand? And if money's your answer, that's not your why. It doesn't work like that. Like, life doesn't, you need to have a bigger purpose than sort of money and capital, because you're never going to build or achieve anything big and substantial, just in my opinion, that if you just go after the capital and the money. Yeah. But I honestly, like, when I first started, so I first started at Live, when did I start it? 2018, and I was still working at a recruitment agency in their marketing team. And I was just getting fed up. Like, I was like, I need to do something new. And yeah, made at Live. Originally, it was going to be something that we were going to do in college, me and my friends. And it was like this big idea, you know, when you like start talking about stuff, you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then, yeah, this is so shit. But then, yeah, I liked the name. I kept it going. And now, so fast forward to 2018, I honestly started working on at Live. Like, I'd do it in the mornings. I'd get up really early. So I lived and worked 13 miles apart, and that was like a struggle in the morning. Like, if you hit it at the wrong time, you'd like be stuck in traffic for at least an hour and a half. And I don't know about you, but I don't know about you, but like, traffic for me was like a real sort of demotivator, and really like impacted my mood. So yeah, I tried to get up. What I would do is I'd get up early and I'd start working in Costa, which was like about a 5-minute drive from the recruitment office, and I would work on that live using the company's laptop and things like that because I didn't have my own. So I would start building the website. I would start building all these little aspects that I would do to put into the business. And another thing that I started doing was building my personal brand. So like I'm doing now, the videos, the Edward White content, and it was kind of just putting out there what I was doing and how I was sort of doing it, like that journey of building the business and growing it and stuff like that. So this was all around beginning 2018 to about May 2018, where I literally just for about 6 months I would grow. I would get up early, go to Costa to work, go to work, and then I'd come home and then I'd still work. And yeah, it was like a process of like just repeating that. And I'd do the job because I needed the money, and then I'd do the at live because I wanted to, like I actually enjoyed it, and I actually enjoyed doing that and working on it and staying up late and things like that. And then yeah, but like the self-doubt has always been there since like 2018 when I first started. Like, and you doubt yourself in the sense that you're like, can I do this? Can I actually start a company? Like, because I've never done it. I've always known I've wanted to do it, but it's just like that self-doubt. You literally doubt yourself about every little thing, and you're like, oh, what if I've done it wrong? And I think ultimately, like, what if you've done it wrong? What's the worst that's going to happen if you've done it wrong? You're going to deal with it, you're going to get over it, and then you're going to move on. Like, if you're truly entrepreneurial, and this is just going for business people, I don't know like how you do it in your sort of personal life, because that's not me. But like, if you're entrepreneurial, you'll get through it, and you'll look at ways that you can get through it, and you'll develop, and you'll just look at a different approach, and you'll kind of be able to navigate that kind of lifestyle. Yeah. Self-doubt. Still get it. Literally, when I started the podcast, it was something that I would... Yeah, I was like, I don't have the equipment, I don't know the people. Like, I thought I needed to interview really high up people, and really make a name for myself. But then, like, I really enjoyed talking to people that are like, because I think everyone's individual, and I think you are yourself, and like you can learn so much from people. You can learn their best practices, the ways they motivate themselves, the ways they relax themselves, and that's really for me what the podcast was about, and getting really sort of personal and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, there was, sorry, I'll jump here. There was always self-doubt. Always self-doubt. Self-doubt when I have a client that's maybe not as happy as what I would have hoped. And I've had, touch wood, I've only had 2 of them that have been like, not happy. And the ways that I go about resolving it vary on the different clients and stuff. But like, yeah, again, self-doubt comes in, and it's like, what if I'm not good enough? What do the other clients think it? I get it when I send emails and stuff, when I send proposals. I mean, it's got better, and that's the thing, like with Imposter Syndrome, is like, it will get better. it's like a muscle. You build it up. You keep working it, keep working it, keep working it, and eventually you'll get rid of it, or it will start to build. Yeah, but you will feel imposter syndrome if you ever start anything that's remotely sort of challenging or different. You will feel it, and the way to get over it is literally just to do it, to keep going. Talk to people. That's a good way. Talk to people about what they've done. Look for examples. Look for people who have been in your situation and who are doing the same sort of thing. But the only thing I would say about that is, like, don't compare yourself to them, because that's one trap that you might fall into if you do look at other people. And just keep going, honestly, because if you have the balls to start something, that takes a lot. And I think if you can keep going, keep persevering, you're gonna win. You're gonna, really, really go places and really push yourself. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot on imposter syndrome. I do, but I don't. I think it's all on an individual basis, and I think, oh man, yeah, I still get it. I still get it. I get it in the sense that, like, I did it today. I remember doing it today when I set up the video. Like, now what I've got, the light and the chair and the stuff, and I was just thinking, like, I haven't got the best camera. I haven't got the best light. I haven't got, and it, for me, I was like, I'm not really like a YouTuber or a social media content creator. And then it's like, but then if you look back at my content that I've made, and I do make content, and I have made content, and it's good, it's okay. And yeah, everyone starts out somewhere. Just start, keep going and push through. You'll develop, and then more imposter syndrome will come. You'll develop, more imposter syndrome will come. You'll develop, more imposter syndrome will come. It's never going to go away. But you just persevere. You just go through. But yeah, like, literally, I felt it today when I was setting this video up. Yeah, I still feel it. I feel it with everything, really. A new project, a new type of project that I do with that live. My morning coffee. Wow. Yeah, I think we're going to end this here. Might be a short one. I don't know how long we've been running for. But thank you very much for watching or listening if you're listening on the podcast. I would love your feedback. If you get a chance to give me your feedback, that would be amazing. And let me know if you kind of want me to cover anything in the story time. I want to try and delve into my life and give people a real sort of perspective on me and sort of what I'm doing, and hopefully I can impact people and help people. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, and if you are listening on the podcast, please give it a follow or give it some sort of rating. That would mean so much, and it would help just me developing and grow. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.